It's pretty close to midnight right now. It's currently 11:39 p.m. And me and Dad just got back from an adventurous night out. These chicken wings came from a trip to Merchants in which we stopped by to wish Uncle John a happy retirement. Quite a few friends and family were there. On the way to Merchants, Dad made a stop at a Walgreens franchise that I don't recall being there before, at which Dad got me this pomegranate flavored kombucha. I hear pomegranate is pretty healthy for you, which is why I ultimately went with that flavor. Excuse me. I've been investing points into the Thrones of the Hymen, Ancient Wonder. Dad got an order of hot chicken wings from Merchants, and it was also there that I had my first two drinks that consisted of two Seabreeze cocktails. And I had those two Seabreeze cocktails of vodka, cranberry juice, and grapefruit juice over the course of roughly 2.5 hours. This was from 7 to roughly 9:30 at night. And then Dad and I went to Salvatore's. And I signed up for the Pizza Perks program for Salvatore's right before we left Merchants. I'm glad I stopped by Merchants because I got to see some people I hadn't seen in a while, such as Nick from when I was a freshman in Brockport, and Connor, one of my cousins. I also got to see the Magic Guy again and show him my Styrofoam drawings, one of which included what I finished earlier today. I'm quite happy to have finished it around noon because I had been working on it for the past several days. After finishing that Styrofoam drawing, I primarily focused on... I had wanted to do another Fetch with Ruffman gameplay, but excuse me, for some reason, even on Motorola Firefox, Flash started not being detected, so I started trying to figure out some way to get Flash to work again for me. At first, I basically tried out the Ruffle emulator. It does allow Flash content to work, but the thing is, a Ruffle emulator hasn't quite managed to get ActionScript Writer 3 to work, so that essentially means most likely most Flash animations after 2013 aren't going to work in my mind. So in my case, the game I was thinking of playing technically worked, but there was no music for some reason. And so I decided not to go that route, since I distinctly remembered there being music. I at first thought about doing Linkovision, then Robot Rover, and then I tested Germinator, one that I knew would have music, but that one didn't have music, so I knew for some reason music wouldn't work with a Ruffle. Basically, I tried to get Flash to work again on Mozilla Firefox. Through two different browser extensions for Firefox, but the first one I tried, Adobe, the first extension had that problem of the audio not working for the Ruffman games I tried out, the music not working. Yeah, the second one couldn't emulate the games at all. And they ended up not just saying Flash not detected. So then I did some digging around for YouTube videos. And thanks to that, combined with YouTube's new music in this video feature, I discovered Ko Morbai by Future Mono, which I really like, provided to YouTube via the YouTube audio library. I may just use that for my most recent Starfilm drawings when I eventually make a slideshow video of all my Starfilm drawings from oldest to newest. I like it because it has a sort of spiritual or otherworldly or supernatural vibe to it to me. It was around that time I was reading the first chapter of Soul Food. Off of the Giantess City forums. A pretty interesting story. The reason why we made the stop to Salvatore's was primarily for UFC night, in which all the flat screen TVs showed live coverage of tonight's pay-per-view Ultimate Fighting Championship matches. My dad wanted to watch the women's fight. But it ended up kept being delayed, not appearing, not even after the featherweight bout, and which I ended up cheering on Billy in the blue because he seemed to show a lot of fighting spirit, as they say, at least in my opinion. But his opponent won by ununanimous decision. Anyway, before we went on that trip to first Merchants and then Salvatore's, at Merchants, the magic guy had me do the lotto I think it's the Money Dots game. I picked 47. It kind of just came to mind for me. This is the taco pizza, large, that Dad got off of his pizza perks at Salvatore's. At Salvatore's, I got a free medium pizza. The toppings for which I got pepperoni and sausage. Due to me signing up for pizza perks right before leaving Merchants for Salvatore's. You gotta have a lot of respect for the UFC fighters. Seems quite a bit more intense to me than your standard boxing. And about right before the Billy, or let's see, before the featherweight, it was the lightweight. I believe it was the fight before lightweight that there ended up being some blood spilled onto the mat, or the arena, so to speak. And they didn't clean it off in between bouts or anything like that. I had a total of 3 beverages during 3 cocktails during the roughly 2 hours or so that we were at Salvatore's. A Blue Hawaii, a Witch's Brew, and then their special Crown Berry Apple, which is crown apple juice mixed with cranberry juice. It all ended up being pretty good. I picked 47. The Magic Eye picked 32. Our numbers came up during the first of 5 games. We ended up winning $60. So we each got 30, but I gave the 30 back to Dad to pay for the money we spent at Merchants and Salvatore's. I think it had more to do with Salvatore's, though. Me and Dad ended up roughly eating 1/2 each of the medium free pizza, birthday pizza, with pepperoni and sausage. This is some pretty good cheesecake. One thing I'm definitely going to do is listen to Ko Morbai again. Again, I really do like the music.